push it right through my arm, and it comes out the other side.
No way.
Wait, what? You did this, didn't you? These were your tricks. I'll even eat this eraser. Hey everybody, welcome back. So today we're doing DIY pranks, and we have a guest with us. Yeah, a hacker.
That's right. I'm here to challenge Lightning Lane to a DIY prank competition because obviously hackers are very smart. And, oh, is that Coke?
Oh, yeah? Oh, sorry, yeah, do you want one?
Yes, of course. I'm very thirsty. I've been outside all day, and it's like 100 degrees outside.
Okay, yeah, here you go. Now, it might be a little hard to drink with that mask on. Whoa! What's going on? How did that happen?
What's going on? How is this possible?
It's still going!
Wait,
I don't...
did this,
That's crazy.
didn't
I don't
you?
even know how that happened.
That's it. I'm gonna get you back.
So, for that prank, you need Diet Coke, Mentos, dental floss, and a sewing needle. Now, take off about this much dental floss and poke it through the hole in the needle. Then wrap it around and tie a knot, kind of like this. Grab a Mentos and carefully poke the needle through the Mentos. But be careful because it might be a little tricky, so you don't want to poke your fingers. Now, slide the Ment to the middle of the string and cut off the needle. Now, all we need to do is open up the Diet Coke and place it like this. But make sure not to accidentally drop the Mentos into the Diet Coke. So, just screw the top back on so that it holds the Ment in place. Then cut off all the loose strings so that they won't notice anything. And once you've done that, your prank is all ready to go.
So, since you ruined my Coke, I had to go get a drink for myself. Now that's good stuff. And since I'm such a nice hacker, I'll let you have some too.
I don't trust you. What did you do to it?
Nothing.
Well, it better not, like, taste gross or something. That's probably what you did to it.
I didn't do anything to it.
Okay, I'll take a little sip, but that's it. Nothing's coming out. What did you put in it?
What do you mean? It's just like mine.
How did that happen? What? It came out the bottom?
That's what you deserve.
How did you do that?
I got you back. For that prank, I used a coffee cup and plastic wrap. I also used this rubber band. Now, take the top off the cup and cut out the bottom. I used this X-Acto blade to carefully cut around the circumference of the coffee cup. Next, get 2 pieces of plastic wrap. I put one plastic sheet over the top and pressed it down to make a little divot. This is very important. Now, take a rubber band and put it around the cup so that it holds the plastic in place. Now add some water and place the second plastic sheet on top. This keeps the water from coming out when someone tries to take a drink. Then, put the lid on to hold it all in place. Oh, and remember to remove the rubber band. Then, with these scissors, I cut off all the extra plastic so that no one will ever notice anything suspicious. So, once Lightning Lane removes the lid, the water will fall.
Okay, well, not many people know this about me, but actually, I have a hole in my arm.
Wait, what do you mean by that?
Yeah, I've had it ever since I was little. See, I'll show you. I'll use this straw. So I'll just take it and push it right through my arm, and it comes out the other side.
No way. How is that possible?
For that tricky prank, I started off with 2 straws. I cut the first straw in half like this, and then for the second straw, I just needed a small part, so I cut it off and I don't really need the rest of it. Next, I use scissors to cut one of the straws right down the center so that I can open it up. This way, I can place the second straw inside, which allows the straw to slide in and out. Then, I took a piece of small double-sided tape and I placed it on my arm. This way, I can attach the smaller straw to the tape. but make sure that the straw can stick well to the tape, and hide this side away from the viewer. Now, push the pieces together, and with some sleight of hand, reveal the smaller straw, and the prank is complete. Well, I bet you won't be able to figure out this next trick.
Bring it on.
So, what is this?
That's an orange.
Now, I'm gonna take this cloth, and see, there's nothing in it. And I'm going to place it over the orange like this.
Yeah, so what?
Now, just wait a few seconds, and I'm going to take it off, and it's an apple.
Wait, how did you do that?
And to add to that, I'm going to take the apple and take a bite out of it. So, do you want some?
No, I don't want your apple. You took a bite out of it.
Oh, really? Well, if I just take the apple and spin it around, then the bite mark goes away.
What? How did you do that? Give me the apple. Wait, how's this possible?
So, for the first trick, I used an orange that is a little bit bigger than an apple. Now, cut the orange in half so that you have 2 pieces. And with a spoon, scoop out the insides for a tasty snack. Make sure to get all of the insides out, so it's just the peel that's left. Next, take an apple and place it inside the orange so that they can't see the apple. Try not to show the cut mark to the viewer. Next, show the viewer that there's nothing in the cloth. Then, throw the cloth on top. While you pull the cloth up, quickly grab the outer orange peels and hide them in the cloth so that only the apple's left. Then secretly discard the orange peels. And for the apple bite trick, we're gonna take a pale colored piece of paper and draw the outline of a bite mark on it. Now, use a yellow colored pencil and add a bit of yellow in the center. And now you just need to cut it out. Next, get 2 very small pieces of double-sided tape and stick them to the back of the paper bite mark. It's so crazy that even the hacker fell for these apple tricks. He's probably so confused right now. Anyways, once you've done that, place the paper onto the back of the apple so that the viewer can't see it, and then pretend to take a bite. Show the bite to the viewer. Then, while you rotate the apple, secretly remove the paper and hide it in your hand to complete the trick.
Okay, Lightning Lane. I know what I'm going to do to you, but this might take a while, so while I prepare, you can go draw something.
Okay, well then I guess I need a pencil. Is there one around here somewhere?
Oh, here, use this pencil.
Okay, so let's see, what should I draw? So, I think I'm gonna draw Buzz Lightyear from Toy Story. So, let's start with his face. Of course he has eyes, a nose, and a mouth, and his head is kinda shaped like this. And then he has this space helmet thing that opens and closes. Now, for his torso and his arms. So I'm gonna draw his hands resting on his hips. Yeah, Buzz Lightyear is definitely my favorite character in Toy Story. Mainly because, well, I like futuristic things. So, anyways, his legs will look kind of like this, and we'll give him some really cool space boots. Oh yeah, and I can't forget about his wings. They pop out on either side of him. Oh, and then he has a few buttons on his suit. What did you do that for? You made me mess up.
Oh, sorry, I tripped.
You tripped? You're sitting down. Wait, was this your prank the whole time?
No, that's not my trick. It's no big deal, just erase your mistake.
Oh, look what you did! Oh, come on. Wait, what? What's going on? Come on. This doesn't make any sense. What type of eraser is this? Is this like an old eraser or something? Well, I don't know what's going on with this pencil, but I'm not using that anymore. Are you ready yet?
I just need a few more seconds, and then I'll be ready.
Okay, well, I might as well try to finish the drawing. I'm gonna need to outline it next. So, is there a Sharpie around somewhere?
Oh, there's a Sharpie over here. Use this one.
So, I'm gonna quickly outline Buzz Lightyear and, oh yeah, pretend that didn't happen. Yeah, I'm gonna see what I can do about that later. Okay, so I should probably start with his helmet. So, let's do a, wait, what? What's going on? Oh, brother. Oh, no, it's dripping everywhere. And now the drawing's ruined. Wait, you did this, didn't you? These were your tricks. I knew it the whole time. I knew it. I knew you were doing something like that.
So I found a crayon that is a similar color to that of an eraser. Then I cut off the eraser using an X-Acto blade, and I made sure there was no eraser left inside. Next, I cut off about this much of the crayon. I placed the crayon next to the pencil and it seemed a little big, so I carefully chiseled the bottom half of the crayon down so that part of the crayon can fit. There we go. That seemed like it will fit now. Then I used some hot glue. This way the crayon will stick to the pencil and it won't fall off. The crayon still seemed a little rough around the edges, so I smoothed it out a little bit to make it look like an eraser. Now, let's write Lightning Lane and put an X through it. That seems to work well. Then I got a Sharpie and some shoe polish, and I need to put the shoe polish inside the Sharpie. However, it's too hard to pull the Sharpie apart. So in order to do this, I got a thermos cup and I placed the Sharpie in the cup. Next, I poured boiling water into the thermos, but be very careful in doing this. Then I used a fork to keep the marker from floating to the top. After a few minutes, I pulled the Sharpie out of the water. Since the hot water loosened up the marker, it made it a lot easier to pull apart. Now, I don't need the ink tube, so I can get rid of that. Now, back to the shoe polish. So, I poured it into this little plastic cup. But watch out, because this stuff can be really messy, and I don't want to get it on the table. Now, it's time to put the shoe polish into the marker. So, using an eyedropper, I put several drops into the marker. This shoe polish actually looks like ink. So, after I've filled it up, I place the top back on, and no one will ever notice that it's a prank until they use the marker. So, let's write the word hacker. Yes, it's already leaking. This works perfectly. And it's dripping everywhere. Lightning Lane must be so mad right now.
I'm definitely gonna get back at you for that.
You can't do anything to me. I'm so powerful that if I wanted to, I could remove all your videos from YouTube.
No, don't do that. Wait, why would you do that to me?
What are you gonna do about it, little Lightning Lane?
I'm not scared of you hackers. In fact, I know the location of your headquarters, and you don't want that information getting out, do you?
You're nothing but a little scaredy cat.
Oh yeah? You really want to mess with me? Okay, I'm so crazy that I'll even eat this glue stick.
Oh no, don't!
It's actually pretty tasty.
How can you do that to yourself?
And not only that, I'm so crazy, I'll even eat this eraser.
Oh, you're making me sick.
It's actually a lot more chewy than I expected, but it's still pretty good. So I got a glue stick and some frosting. This is a great edible prank. So I took all of the glue out of the tube until it fell out. Then I cut the glue off this plastic thingy and I scooped as much of the glue off as I could. Now, take both parts and rinse them off with water so that there's no glue left. Now, put the small piece back on and wind it down so that we can put the frosting inside it. Now we need the frosting, a bowl, and a spoon. And we need to scoop out the frosting into the bowl. Now, this frosting is too hard right now, and it's not gonna fit in the glue stick. So, we need to put it in the microwave for a few seconds. Now that the frosting is more like a liquid, it's easier to pour it into the glue stick. So, just be patient while it fills up to the top. Now, we need to place it in the freezer for a few minutes. So while we're waiting for the glue stick, we need some bubble gum. Actually, we need 4 pieces of bubble gum. But first, we need to put them in the microwave for a few seconds so that it's easier to mold together. This way I can squish it in my hand until it's all nice and clumped together. Kinda like Play-Doh. Now I can use a real eraser as a size reference for molding the bubble gum into an eraser shape. So I'll flatten it out a little bit and press in the sides. And then, well, after a while, it kind of looks like this. Yeah, I think that looks like an eraser. So we now have our frosting glue stick and our bubblegum eraser.
Well, there's one more thing that I need to do.
And what's that? No, my hat! Oh, give it back! Well, I need to get my hat back. So anyways, let me know which of these pranks was your favorite. And if you like this video, then give it a thumbs up and smash that subscribe button. You guys are the best, and I'll see you in the next video.